So I refuse to go into politics on this channel. However, I'm going to state a truth and give an example of something that's going on in the world to prove it. The truth is that sometimes people or groups of people have an agenda and you don't know it, but you have to be able to see how their actions are proving that they have an agenda, even though they don't outright state it. And this is important because in life, we all need to know the truth, right? And if somebody has an agenda and they're not telling you they have an agenda, you need to be aware of that. So here it is. There is a very, very, very popular social media company that has positioned themselves as authorities on one of the hot topics, COVID. And even though it's kind of in the past now, it's important because it illustrates a good truth. So when I used to be on this social media site, which I'm not anymore, anytime anybody would mention COVID, they would give you a little pop-up that took you to their information, wherever that was, to give you their take on COVID and what was going on. And if you think about that, the idea was that, okay, you guys are all talking about COVID on our site and giving us all your opinions, but here's the facts. So just in case you're all wondering or misinformed, or even if they were thinking you are all misinformed, here's the actual facts about COVID. Here you can go to our links, wherever those links are, right? Might have even been the government, the CDC, who knows? I never clicked on them. But because I was thinking about this, it's like, okay, this social media site is positioning themselves as an authority on COVID, but are they? No, they're a social media site. What do? They provide a service for people to share their lives with other people, which is a great service, right? I like it. But when a company or a group of people or anything, a social media site that exists to do that, which is a good service, when they step into the arena of cultural issues and position themselves as an authority on something that they're clearly not an authority on, right? It's not their purpose. Their purpose is to provide a sharing platform for people to enjoy, right? So when they step into the arena and position themselves as an authority on cultural issues, you know they have an agenda. Or else why would they do it, right? Out of the goodness of their hearts? No. Okay? Few and far between are the people or companies in the world that just do things out of the goodness of their heart. They exist, but they're few and far between. That's Jesus himself. And a scant few of his followers, right? And some other people. I get it. There's people in the world who are like that, but they're few and far between, right? Most of these big groups of people they have agendas because of human for lots of reasons. So anyways, so what's important for us to know, all of us, me included, is that when a company like that positions themselves as an authority on something that they're clearly not an authority on, why? You have to think about why. Why is because they have an agenda. So if you follow their links to wherever those links go, we can know that those links, whatever information you get there, is going to support the agenda of that social media site, whatever that agenda is. Okay? And the important overall truth for us to learn from that is that people in life and companies and groups and social media sites, so many of them have agendas. And you need to realize that they're going to be trying to influence you with their agenda, right? But what do we on my channel and all of us in life need to be influenced by? We need to be influenced by the truth, which comes from, as I've said in so many of my videos, comes from the spirit of truth, as Jesus taught us in the Bible. He said the Spirit of truth will guide you into all truth. Not a social media site, not the government, not a church. The Spirit of truth.